to today's video. Those of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name is Maria, and today I'm going to be showing you a new bronzer that I picked up. It's the Dior Natural Forever Bronze, and I got this one in the shade 5. There's quite a few different shades in this, and I wasn't sure which one to pick up, but I did decide in the end to pick shade 5, and I'm really pleased I did. It is a beautiful shade. I'm wearing this today, and I just love the way that this applies. I like the way that it looks. I'm also wearing underneath, just below here, some contour as well, but up above my cheeks and on my forehead around here, I'm wearing the bronzer as well as down my neck. So this is the typical packaging that it came in. It says that it's a healthy sun-kissed skin bronzer, and this is the packaging that it comes in. I've only purchased a few different types of Dior products this year, and every single product, the eyeshadow, foundation, there's a couple of other things. I've also recently purchased a lipstick of theirs, but every single product that I've tried so far I've really loved, and this is the first Dior product that I've purchased that's in this type of packaging. So it has sort of stitching and it's soft to the touch, like a cushion type cover, and has the Christian Dior logo on the front there. It is made in France. It has a shelf life from date of opening for 12 months, and it also contains 9 grams of product. And inside it has a generous size mirror if you wanted to take it with you and do a bit of touching up throughout the day. It also comes with this plastic cover. As I said, I've already used this, but I left the plastic cover on just to show you that's how it comes. And the powder inside has embossed in the powder the Dior logo as well. So with the plastic cover taken off, this is what shade 5 looks like. It looks quite deep, but it actually is just very beautiful colour for my skin at the moment. And in the summer, I'm more of a medium skin tone, but this bronzer looks really gorgeous. I'm really pleased with the way that it blended out and wore through the day. I've probably worn this will be about the 4th time I've worn it since I received it in the post. So I'll take a swatch of this and put this on my hand so you can see what it looks like as well. And that's the colour on my hand. It's just a very natural looking shade, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. The formula feels silky smooth, and like I said, it just blends out really, really beautifully. It blends out easy. I've used 2 different brushes to apply the bronzer. I've used my normal Rephr number 22 brush, and I've also tried it recently with the BK Beauty brush, and that's what I use today. Both brushes worked really well at applying this bronzer. And for those of you that aren't familiar with those brushes, these are the brushes that I normally use to put bronzer on. So this is the Rephr 22 brush, and this is the BK Beauty 105 brush. The Rephr brush is a bit more softer and probably pick up a little bit less product and blends any product that I put on my face absolutely beautifully. The BK Beauty brush is very soft also, but it's a little bit more dense, but it still applies product beautifully, picks up a bit more product if that's what you want, and it still does a really good job at blending out. As I said, this is the one that I used today to put the bronzer on, and I think it did a really good job, and I think the bronzer just buffed out really, really beautifully. I have 6 other bronzers in my makeup collection, and I thought I would swatch those on my arm for you so you can see the difference in the shades. All of these bronzers I really like. It depends whether I want more of a softer look or I want to go a bit deeper for a more of a real sun-kissed look. But all bronzers I really like, and all of the bronzers except for the Hourglass one are all matte. They don't have any type of sheen in them, and that's why I like this Dior bronzer that I picked up as well. I do prefer a bronzer that hasn't got a sheen in it. That's just a personal thing, and I just think it looks a little bit better on my mature skin matte type bronzer. So I'll swatch these on my arm, and the last swatch I do will be the Christian Dior one, so you can see the comparisons of the different bronzers. You may own some of these bronzers already that I'm going to swatch, so you can decide whether it's worth picking up the new Dior bronzer or not. So these are all my bronzers swatched on my arm. The very last one here is the new Dior one. So starting from the top is the deepest I've got, and this is the Chantecaille bronzer, and this is in the shade Goa. Next is the Benefit Hula bronzer. This next one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, and that's in shade 3 Tan. Next is the Hourglass bronzer. This is the Ambient Lighting bronzer, and that's in Radiant Bronze Light, and that one has a slight sheen to it. Next is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. It's the Omega Bronze in the shade Tantric, and then this bronzer here you can hardly see, but it actually is really pretty when I wear it on my face, but can't see it very well on my arm. But that is the Tom Ford Glow bronzer, and that is the shade Terra. I use that bronzer quite a lot. And very last is the new Dior bronzer in shade number 5. So the two bronzers that I have that are possibly the closest in this Dior shade, although all of them are slightly different. One would probably be the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, and I'll hold them up so you can see the two shades side by side. So these are the two bronzers. In the pan, the Charlotte Tilbury looks slightly deeper, but when it's swatched on the skin, they really do look quite similar. I'm really pleased I picked up the Dior Forever Natural Bronze. It's like other Dior products that I've purchased so far. It didn't disappoint. As I said, it blends out beautifully. I'm really pleased with the shade that I purchased. Possibly could go a little bit deeper in the middle of summer. It really depends on what type of look that you want for any particular day. But a really beautiful formula and absolutely stunning packaging. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.